little bit. And Boyce fourth at the line. Gwen's Rules, Delago Flying Chief behind these. And Ultra Vires has been the last of the men. A race of attrition. You had to be tough to get the win here, but it looks as though Golden Harvest has done enough. What an aggressive ride by Bruce Hurd. He had the audacity to try and take on and head Gwen's Rules across the top, and did. Then they started to charge Sunhawk, and Argy Gooley were flying. Just watching the replay, and I think he's got his chestnut nose down right on the line to grab it. All right, Golden Harvest in a thriller to the Fairdale stud. Riviera flying. What a great race, and didn't that change the last little bit?
Takes out the Panasonic Autumn Sprint Series with another 9-pointer here for Golden Harvest, if declared the winner, to points of 23. So well done to the connections. You take away the big prize here. Gwen's Rules starting to wilt, and this fine effort from both boys on the outside. The eventual Golden Harvest just kicking back strongly. Great ride, Bruce Hurd here, Lance.
Yeah, as Tony said, very aggressive. He was entitled to get a little bit tired the last 100 metres. He'd sort of worked very hard, and but the time will be pretty interesting here, Mike. But you know, he's sort of, when Gwen's Rules went to slow up and have a breather with half a mile to run, Bruce took the initiative and took her on. Here's the call.
Flying handicap to number 3, Golden Harvest. 8, Sunhawker second. 4, Aggie Gooley third. 2, Boyce fourth. 1, Gwen's Rules fifth. And 6, Delago sixth. 3, 8, 4, 2, 1, 6. All riders are required to weigh. All riders to weigh.
Golden Harvest taking the 9th. We've got one more race to show you from New Zealand, the Awapuni Gold Cup, which is coming up at 2:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just pointing out that number 10 there, Walkabout, was a late scratching at the barrier, New Zealand. Race 9, number 10, didn't go around. Doomben, 11, 6 and 5. The Quinella beat Sunhawk and Argy Gooley, 3, 8, 4. No sign of those Super Tab dividends. Sandown, 3, 4, 6 and 1. Brilliant Jewel was fourth. The first four was $849.90 on the 3-year-old fillies race. Rosehill, the BMW.
Yeah, sorry, you're getting a little bit of value about it. Wild Classic unders the tote at the moment, but just pretty much square across the board. Fife Shire, yeah, pretty much square. We go down to Only a Dream, little bit of value the tote at the moment. Absolutely Red, you're getting good value. And then we go down to Charmwood Green, unders the tote at the moment as opposed to on course. It's been a bit of a drifter. And the other one that's been fairly solid, pretty much square, is number 9, Dellaby. 3 ahead of 1.
New Zealand is the Awapuni Gold Cup over 2,000 metres. Distinctly Secret, number 1 at $2.90. In New Zealand, the other chances there, Carpstadway, Irish Rover and Lochrin, number 6 at $8. That's the last for our New Zealand coverage. A weight for age race coming up in 11. We'll take a short break and be right back with the Sandown Country Cup.
So they're set. Ready, and they're off. And Kurji Sun straight out the back at the start. Only a Dream and Our Nudger began quickly with Wild Classic, and Charnwood Green close up on the inside, fourth, with Fifeshire improving. Settling, Our Nudger finds a comfortable lead at the 1400 by a length. Wild Classic second. Fifeshire with the blinkers on, more forward today, goes up into second placing. Charnwood Green 1.5 away, fourth on the inside. Only a Dream with a nice trail. 2 lengths further back is Absolutely Red on the outside, followed by Dellaby and Umber. Couple of lengths, Shango's Image, Valley of Kings, and 1.5 to Coogee Sun. Our Nudger leads coming off the back straight, almost a length. Fifeshire is in second placing, a little over 2 lengths away. Wild Classic, Charnwood Green on the rails, and then one Absolutely Red. About a length further back is Only a Dream, and their trail Dellaby, who's on the rails, 1.5 to Umber, Valley of Kings, and then Shango's Image, and 2 to Coogee Sun. They're coming down the side to approach the turn. Our Nudger's been left alone virtually in front. He's had a much better run today. A length to Fifeshire, 2 lengths to Wild Classic. Absolutely Absolutely Red. Charnwood Green on the inside, and then came Only a Dream, Delaby, Umber, 2.5 lengths, Valley of Kings, Shango's Image a long way back, and Coogee Sun. Our Nudger runs down the dip by 1.5 to 5, so 3 lengths away. Charnwood Green starting to run on. Wild Classic next, Absolutely Red battles, and then Delaby and Only a Dream. Our Nudger with 300 left to go, kicks out by 2 lengths now. Wild Classic, Charnwood Green are giving chase, and then Only a Dream, Umber and Shango's Image. Our Nudger in front, 100 metres to go. Coming after it, Wild Classic. Shango's Image out of the ground, flies down the outside, got there. Shango's Image last stride wins it from either Our Nudger or Delaby. Close up Charnwood Green, Wild Classic. And then came out wider on the course was Umber, followed further back by Valley of Kings. Only a Dream couldn't finish it off. 5 shot towards the end with Coogee Sun and Absolutely Red. He's come from a mile back, Shango's Image, and he'll get it, number 1. A storming finishing run. Gave them 5 or 6 lengths about 100 metres from home. Our Nudger was clear, but he was getting tired, and Delaby and Wild Classic were coming, and then right over the top went the top weight, Shango's Image. Into the frame it goes. 1, Shango's Image. Patrick Payne first. 1:38.2 is the time. The minor issue is a terrific photo. Delaby is there, Our Nudger on the inside, and Wild Classic is in that bunch of horses as well. 3 of them in a typically close Country Cup finish. There's been about a neck over the first 4 over the line. Shango's Image taking it out from well back in the field. Gee, that was a big performance. He just stormed over the top of them, wide out on the course. A horse now 6 years of age who's just taken to the longer distances. We've not seen him run past 1400 very often at all in the past. He's had 2 runs at it. He was beaten last time out by about 3/4 of a length. And today he stormed right over the top of them to win with his 58 in his
Gold Cup. In fact, they're pretty close to a start. Distinctly Secret 260 is the New Zealand favourite. And punters, be aware that Doombin's coming up in 4 minutes. Pretty much immediately after this New Zealand race, they'll be getting set Doomben, where Dane Shakir is 270 favourite. It's the firm pick on all TABs across the country. Alan Thomas's late mail numbers are 2, 7, 11 and 3. Here's Awapuni.
Favourite and barrier 2, Distinctly Secret. Racing. Lochran just a length behind them at the jump. Capstad Way goes back as well. And Green Street, as usual, came away quickly. Irish Rover straight up onto the speed. Princess Oregon behind these. Boycotts deep around Doyle and Ambush. Distinctly Secret. The next one over on the inside of Capstad Way. The $1 million earners go side to side to the first corner. And the last is Lochran as they run out of the straight in the Lawnmaster Awapuni Gold Cup. And as usual, Green Street in front and takes the speed by 2 lengths. 3 now as he looks to put a bit more pressure on them from Irish Rover. Then 2 lengths to Princess Oregon Ambush the outside of that. Boycotts behind these runners, 3 out around Capstad Way and Distinctly Secret. 2 lengths to Doyle and a half on the inside of him is going to be Lochran. That's the order. 1200 metres to go down the back of the track, and Green Street still clear by 3 lengths to Irish Rover. 1.5 Princess Oregon. Boycott sliding forward around the field, and Ambush in the centre. Distinctly Secret and Capstad Way keep each other company as they run to the 900 metres, and then Doyle second to last, and Lochran is last of all. Down the side they come, and Green Street asked to run harder at the half mile. 800 metres to go. Leads the way. Irish Rover is second. Princess Oregon and Ambush right there. Boycott a little wider out. The big guns behind those. Capstad Way and Distinctly Secret. He's third from last, and Need in and out at the 600 metres, and then Doyle and Lochran. They run up towards the home corner in the Lawnmaster Awapuni Gold Cup, and it is Green Street in front. Irish Rover starting to get on terms over on the outside, and then Boycott. Capstad Way to the outside, and Distinctly Secret into the clear. Irish Rover took over as he liked halfway down, but here comes big Distinctly Secret. He's about to charge. Irish Rover 2 lengths in front. Distinctly Secret is trying to gun him down, but the Wellington Star going all right. Irish Rover, Distinctly Secret is launched. Oh, another great finish. Irish Rover indistinctly secret, little or nothing in it. Lochran third, and then we had Green Street and Carp Startway. Boycott behind them, Princess Oregon, Ambush and Doyle. Photo finish.
Photo, tight one too, Distinctly Secret and Irish Rover, 1 and 4 in a tight photo for first. Back in third spot will be Lochran. The photo between Distinctly Secret, Irish Rover, New Zealand. Moving in Doomben. 1, 2, 9 and 3 paid 1,725.70 and 1, 9, 2 and 3 paid 2,152.40. Weight is right. And the prayer, Distinctly Secret, Irish Rover, dead heated for first on the 10th event. Now we've got...
just slightly unders, apart from number 6, Kashkai.
Thanks, Alf. On their way to the start for Sandown. This race is followed by Perth. Open handicap over 1,300. You see the return of Sky Heights after a long spell. There he is, going up into line. Sky Heights. Right, here's Greg for the 6th.
El Nino's the favourite here on track, so it's a little bit different. Karamazoo, tote favourite, but has been easy on course. Is second elect now. Third pick with My Jabril, Kashkai and Starline. They're virtually equal, but El Nino to run the number 1 pick on track. Kashkai moving along now for Eddie Wilkinson. Sky Heights, who has a position 1 from the outside, and Tarcoola Diamond are the last 2 to move in. He's been very easy on track, Sky Heights. It's his first run for 18 months. He trialled very well recently, but he's expected to find them a bit nippy here today, according to the betting. In goes Sky Heights. He won the Classic here in the spring of 2001. Caulfield Cup in 99. Tendon troubles have halted his career. Let's hope he can come through this and continue his great career. Tarcoola Diamond completed it and they're set to go. Racing, Starline won the jump on the inside. Sky Heights straight out the back at the start. Ashkelonte began quickly and finds the lead now ahead of Karamazoo, going up to second outside Starline. They're trailed then by El Nino in 4th place, trailed 1 further back by My Jabril, Kashkai and then Quencher. 2 lengths further back Tarcoola Diamond, and a length and a half last is Sky Heights. At the 1,000, Ashkelonte has the lead. Is a length and a half in front. Karamazoo second. Starline close up on the inside third. 1.5 El Nino with a lovely trail. My Jabril is running 5th on the inside from Kashkai, 1 Quencher. 2 lengths Tarcoola Diamond, and about 2 lengths away Sky Heights. Ashkelonte leads coming around the home turn. In second placing at the 600 metres is Karamazoo. 2 lengths to Starline, and then came El Nino. Kashkai peeling out. Next Quencher, My Jabril, Tarcoola Diamond, and Sky Heights last running down the dip now. They're coming on towards the 400 metre mark. Ashkelonte still in front. Karamazoo is coming after him on the outside and put the nose in front now. Starline switching to the inside. Then came El Nino starting to wind up, and then Kashkai. Karamazoo has the lead at the 200 metres. Only narrative though from Ashkelonte, who's coming back, and Starline fighting on. Karamazoo clinging desperately. Starline drives. They hit the line. 3-way photo. I think Starline, but it's a very close go. Karamazoo and Ashkelonte are right up there. It's a 3-way photo finish. Just behind these to finish El Nino, Quencher, Kashkai, followed by Sky Heights, Tarcoola Diamond and My Jabril. Yep, Starline's going to get it on the inside. Number 7 will get the photo finish, and I've got no idea between Ashkelonte and Karamazoo for the second placing. It'll be very close between those two. Starline has fought back tremendously on the inside, and we'll get the photo finish for Blake Shin and Peter Moody. There it goes. 7 Starline first. 8 gets second. Ashkelonte, Reese McLeod, and 4 third Karamazoo, ridden by Craig Newitt. 7, 8 and 4. And 4th was El Nino, number 2, in 1:19.4. Backmarkers had no hope. They didn't go fast enough. Starline, who was dropping back quickly in distance, sat a lot closer than I expected her to do, and she was right in the firing line all the way. Ashkelonte led. Karamazoo sat his outside. Starline was third on the rail, and they've been the first 3 over the post with a very, very narrow margin in favour of the mare, who was back in distance today. Karamazoo put his nose in front of Ashkelonte with about 300 metres to go, but he just couldn't finish it off. Short half head by a short half head with the margins. 119.45. Numbers are 7, 8, 4 and 2 on race 6.
All right, Greg, we're just having a look at the head-on vision down the straight before we leave Sandown. Starline's on the inside there in the blue and white colours, and it's just got in by the barest possible. Ridden by Blake Shin, and that's a double for Peter Moody. He trained the winner of the 4th race there today. Royal Mask was impressive too, also ridden by Blake Shin. So they both combined for a double. Now, coming up next is Ascot, race 2. Big afternoon at Ascot today. They've got the running of the...
Back in just a moment. Loves Here, the favourite, the 7th at Sandown in just a moment to Greg Miles.
Frangelica's completed it. They're ready. Set, they're off. Frangelica jumping brilliantly on the outside, and Loves Here got away very fast, is looking for the lead and finds it settling into stride ahead of Latte. Monda Special and the lime colours booting up the inside. Taffetimus on the rails goes to 4, and then Frangelica Milzeal. They're followed then by Ruling Eyes, Best Picture, who's got back in the field 3rd from last. And then came I'm in Heaven on the rails, and last of all Frangelica. Loves Here at the 1200 metres, leads by 2 lengths to Latte. Taffetimus the rail in 3rd, Frangelica 4 on the outside, followed by Monda Special, 2 to Milzeal, Ruling Eyes, a length and a half to Best Picture Frangelica, and I'm in Heaven on the fence last of all as they went past 1,000. They run off the back and come downhill now, and Loves Here, the favourite, in front by about a length and a half to Latte. Taffetimus on the fence in 3rd placing, Frangelica with a good trail in 4th place, being followed Monda Special, 1 Milzeal, Best Picture next outside, Ruling Eyes, and then came second last Frangelica, and I'm in Heaven as last as they go to the 600 and come around the turn, and it's Loves Here being well rated, coming around the bend, coming well away from the fence for the first time here today, out towards the middle of the track, leading from Latte. Taffetimus coming through near the inside from Monda Special, Frangelica. They were being followed now. I'm in Heaven's coming right through along the inside with her finishing run. They come to the 300. Taffetimus got to Loves Here. I'm in Heaven and Ruling Eyes are making ground, and then Latte. Taffetimus at the 200 in front, but darting up on the inside now. I'm in Heaven and Ruling Eyes go to the lead together. Ruling Eyes put the head in front of I'm in Heaven and Latte. Ruling Eyes gets the money by 3/4 of a length to either I'm in Heaven the inside or Latte. Best Picture ran on late, and then came Frangelica, Milzeal and My Fraulein. Loves Here dropped out of it in the straight, and so too did Taffetimus and Monda Special last in. Ruling Eyes will get the money. Luke Curry and Greg Urell combined to win the Deck the Halls handicap. Photo finish for second. I'm in Heaven will grab second, just in front of Latte. The winners paid $12.80 and $2.80. Number 2, Ruling Eyes, takes the race out. Second in from a spill. She hadn't fired second up in the past, but she certainly did this afternoon. A daughter of Kingston Rule, the Melbourne Cup winner, and Blinky. And ridden to victory by Luke Curry. She ran on well, beaten a half length at Cranbourne when resuming from a spell. Has gone right on with the job here today. Loves Here, the favourite, led them up, ran towards the middle of the track coming around the home turn, which was a bit of a surprise, and didn't find much resistance. Weakened pretty badly over the last bit of the race. 2, 9 and 4. 4th home, number 5, Best Picture, and 15 was number 1, My Fraulein. Both of those are doing their best work at the end of the race, but Ruling Eyes proving a shade too good. She only had the 4 outings at Sandown. She's won 2 and been placed in another. Luke Curry, very much underrated rider, getting this one home, putting some value into the final leg of the quaddie.
$60. Alf, how do you see race 8 from Sandown?
Rod, very strong, very solid on course. Number 3, Action Shot. It hasn't moved a muscle in terms of price. Its opening quote, it still remains the same, and a little bit of value, the tote at the moment. Looks very well, expected to run well. I know Peter Mertens is fairly keen. Number 5, Senor Delago. Gets in very well at the weights, given it carried 53 last time. Gets the claim today for Rowan Weymouth and carries the 51.5. Looks very well also.
Yes, he's locked that again, so now they're ready. All clear, they're off. Senor Delago was one of the first to bounce out. Better Jet Setter began fast, and Roll on Royce being ridden hard trying to find the lead. North Face is being ridden aggressively too, and Little Baldy's getting up on the inside as they settle into stride. Action Shot settles with 4 behind him. North Face finds the lead today in front of Roll on Royce, and they've put on good pace in the early part, and they lead by about 3 lengths to Little Baldy. In 4th placing Rather Grand with Waterhuck booting around the outside, soon going to 3rd. Next is Better Jet Setter, followed by Action Shot, 1 Senor Delago, and then Entangle, followed by the stablemate Insouciance with 2 to set Dayan. Down the back at the 1200, North Face on top today, led 3/4 to Roll on Royce. 2 lengths away Waterhuck, who's racing on the outside of Little Baldy. Little over 2 lengths then Rather Grand holding 5th. Action Shot on the rails behind it with Better Jet Setter off the rails. 2 lengths Senor Delago on the outside of Entangle, second last Insouciance, and 2 to set Dayan. Down the side they're nearing the 800 metre mark, and North Face leading narrowly from Roll on Royce, 3 lengths to Waterhuck. On the rails in 4th placing then Little Baldy, followed by Rather Grand. 3 behind these then Better Jet Setter from Action Shot, and then Senor Delago, Entangled, 2 to Insouciance, and last set Dayan. At the 6 coming around the turn, North Face and Roll on Royce lead Waterhuck, and into the straight in 4th placing Little Baldy coming out wider, and then Rather Grand. Action Shot going for runs down near the inside as they came along towards the 400 metre mark, and North Face leads by 3 lengths to Roll on Royce. Action Shot is coming hard now. Roll on Royce got to North Face. Action Shot runs on. Rather Grand and Little Baldy are coming as they come to the 200 metre mark now. Little Baldy and Action Shot reach the lead from Rather Grand. Entangle's coming late on the outside. Little Baldy, Action Shot, Rather Grand, Little Baldy in front of Rather Grand. Little Baldy along head to Rather Grand. Action Shot on the rails in 3rd, and then Entangle best work late, followed by Roll on Royce, Senor Delago, Better Jet Setter, North Face, Set Dayan, Waterhuck, and Insouciance last. Little Baldy getting there for Reese McLeod. It'll pay $13.60 and $3.50. Little Baldy winning the last on the card. He was given a lovely trail just off the pace all the way, and it was a real grinding, slogging go to the line, and he's outstayed his rivals there today. Little Baldy, a drifter in the market, got out to much better odds than the tote. Won a photo finish. He's paid $13.60 and $3.50 on Super Tab. Minor issue is between Rather Grand and Action Shot. Roll on Royce will just miss out, as will Entangle. But we have it as 1 and a photo at the moment. The issue for the minors is between 4 and 3. And 4 gets second. Rather Grand is second, Eddie Wilkinson. And 3 third, Action Shot, Peter Merton. So those numbers are 1, 4 and 3. 1, 4 and 3 in the last. Reese McLeod getting the winner home there in the final event. He'd had a couple of minor placings earlier today in the 4th and the 6th event. He'd been around it, so he was overdue to break through. And the Terry O'Sullivan trained Little Baldy getting home to win his 3rd race. He'd been runner-up on 5 occasions, so been very consistent. Little Baldy winning the last numbers 1, 4, 3. 4th home was 9, Roll on Royce. 5th then was 7, Entangle. More information to follow from the studio. Hope you found a winner or two here at Sandown today.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks for your help throughout the afternoon. It's 1, 4, 3 on the last event from Sandown. Little Baldy. How about that? Terry O'Sullivan, Reese McLeod combination taking out the 8th event. At the start for the next at Ascot, this is race 4, and Exchequer is the favourite, the 9 at $3.40. Little Lukey, Essential Terms, and Make Mine Scotch under double figures. The last event from Doomben, Black Tom at $6.30, attempting the hat trick after wins at Bunbury and a last start win at Ascot. For the Mel Vista, here's Darren McCauley.
About to complete the line. They're nearly set to run in the Burswood Casino Mel Vista Stakes. Just the one out of the gates. Magic Micro to move in. Now starter Todd Plain heads towards his ladder, so Peter Nucky brings Magic Micro along, and now they're ready to run. Set for action, the Burswood Casino Mel Vista. 2200 the journey. Mr. Sandgroper drawn in 6, heading the market. They're away. Black Tom missed the kick a couple of lengths. Lemonade Dash was the first away from Mr. Sandgroper. Magic Aces from wide out also began well, and so did Kundalini, which is up there having a shot for the lead. And behind them, Laytear, Magic Micro slotting across, going up to join Crown Prosecutor from Night Academy in the centre. Over on the inside next as they go to the top of the rise, Hotel Casuarina. Back inside, Seneca, Siesta Bay, 3 deep. Mungo Jerry's on the rail. And they're followed further back by Major Impact, and settling down last of all is Black Tom. In the run along Matheson Road here at the 1600, Lemonade Dash was able to hold out Kundalini. It's Lemonade Dash by a length and a half. Kundalini second, Magic Aces third. Mr. Sandgroper, he's up more prominent, running fourth. Then came Magic Micro, who's travelling in fifth spot between horses. On his inside, Crown Prosecutor and Laytear 3 deep. One away next of all is Siesta Bay, also 3 deep around Night Academy and Hotel Casuarina. A length and a half away behind them came Seneca. Over on the inside, Mungo Jerry, and then 2 lengths Major Impact outside of Black Thomas. Lemonade Dash takes them down the riverside of the course at the 1100. Lemonade Dash by a head over the big fellow Kundalini, and 2.5 Magic Aces beautifully ridden behind the speed third. Magic Micro fourth with 900 to run. Then came the favourite Mr. Sandgroper. King's got him travelling fifth. Laytear's going around the outside, and over on the inside, Crown Prosecutor making up ground. A length and a half away behind them came Hotel Casuarina. Siesta Bay next outside of Night Academy. Mungo Jerry and Seneca as the leaders boot away from them at the 600 metre mark. Well back in the field, Black Tom, and Major Impact is last of all. Nearing the home corner at the 500, Lemonade Dash again gets a long neck on Kundalini. 1.5 Crown Prosecutor, which has been ridden the run of the race. He's off the fence now. Going around him, Magic Aces and Laytear. Hotel Casuarina's got right up along the fence. Black Tom's just behind them when they turn the corner. Then Siesta Bay, wide out, Major Impact at the 200. Laytear, Mr. Sandgroper and Magic Aces. Black Tom's got to run closer towards the inside, but it's Mr. Sandgroper hitting the lead now from Laytear and Black Tom, and Mr. Sandgroper comes away. Mr. Sandgroper a length and a half. Tight for second between Laytear or Major Impact wide out, which ran on hard late. Black Tom on the inside is next. Followed further back then at the head of the others by Magic Aces, and then Crown Prosecutor. Followed home by Magic Micro. Night Academy didn't get the trip. Lemonade Dash, Siesta Bay, Hotel Casuarina, Kundalini, Mungo Jerry, and one of the last ones in is Seneca. The favourites in number 6, Mr. Sandgroper, ridden by Paul King. Finishing too stoutly for them, beating Laytear. Major Impact was running on strongly. A very good Derby trial, wide out after being back second last at the 600. And Black Tom also battled away hard in 4th place near the inside. But Mr. Sandgroper has won by a margin by Pentre Celeb from Game Warrior, owned by the Astric Proprietary Limited Group, managed by John Roberts, with Ms. L. Satinic Doral, R and Mrs. D. McGregor, A.T. Mrs. A. and T.A. Roberts, trained by David Edwards and ridden by Paul King. Wins the Mel Vista from number 7, Major Impact, Paul Harvey. 3rd placing, number 5, Laytear, Pat Carberry, and 4th in is number 8, Black Tom. 6, 7, 5 and 8, Magic Aces 5th, 2:16.38 is the time, 2:16.38.
7 and 5, and the win of Mr. Sandgroper, Paul King for David Edwards. Taking out the event, 370, 170, 7 Major Impact second, Paul Harvey for Lindsay Smith, and 5 Laytear getting third, Pat Carberry for Ted Martinovich at $3.10. That trifecta $269. So we welcome our Sky Channel audience, and thank you to Chris Kearns for a terrific afternoon of racing. Golden Slipper Day 2004, and we have a great night of harness and greyhound action. Firstly, emanating from Bathurst, they have the Gold Crown, Gold Tiara for the 2-year-olds, also the 3-year-old event. It is a wonderful night, and also the Bathurst Gold Cup. As well, we have the 4 semi-finals of the Stately Bird Golden Easter Egg from Wentworth Park, and the culmination next Saturday night. A wonderful night. Mark Duclos and Michael Radley live trackside with all the